Hey guys, this is TerrenceRe, and I'm back at you with a video today. I got it entitled "What Am I Trading?" And this morning I'm taking a look at the charts ahead of the FOMC meeting. But I think they've actually already had the meeting, and you're just gonna get your interest rate decision today, and then after that we'll have Jerome Powell, and then he'll talk and give their explanations why they did what they did. And we're going to talk about a trade that I'm looking at ahead of that right after the buffer. So, what you're looking at right now in your charts. So, first of all, let me set up what the market is looking like so far. We got the VIX slightly up, about a percent and a half. The VIX futures. You look over here at my watch list, and then we got the S&P futures down about 0.5%. The Nasdaq futures down about 0.5%. So it's the Dow futures, and we got the Russell futures up about 1%. And so if you've been watching my channel, my videos, I like to use the I like to look at the Russell to see what's actually moving, right? And for me, looking at the Russell with it being down almost 1%, um, that would be for me giving an indication that if the small to mid caps are going down a little bit further than the regular market, the market may be hinting at moving down after the interest rate decision. Now, for the most part, we don't know for sure. I think they got like if you go to they have like a little um indicator that's giving the probabilities of what it's going to be. I think it's greater than like 90% that we're going to get a 75 point basis increase. And so the market pretty much, it's already factored into the market, right? With all that being said, there's a setup in the bonds. That's why I have it. What you're looking at is /ZB. And you look up here, this is the 30-year Treasury bond. And right down here at this low, you got this candlestick here. And right here, you got this big green candlestick off this low. So we had like from this low right here on October 24th, we got 1, 2, 3 up days. And then we got like a little pullback. And then this candlestick right here took out this high. Now, with it taking out this high, so we got a high, a low, and then a higher high. Even though it pushed back down, it still made a higher high. I coupled that with a crossover of the MACD right here. And so for me, this is a signal for me to get bullish. Fundamentally, for me, I don't care what's going on. I trade this all day, every day if I see it. And I just take my chances with whatever happens. Now what I will do is be a little bit responsible because I do know that we have an FOMC meeting, and so the market probably will sit still until after 2 o'clock, and then we'll get our big surge. So you're saying, well, what did you do? Let's talk about it. You can trade the futures, um, the /ZB. The thing is, if you look up here, you see the bid ask, you see it's in fractions. And so you got to calculate ticks. So I'll go to the trade tab. Now, if I was going to do the futures, I would do this front month right here, 23 days. I would do that. And this is what I would trade. I would probably sell the 120 and buy the 119 and a half. Now, if you were going to do that, you can look down here and see the platform is calculating, giving you a 64% probability of profit of hitting this trade. Max profit is fluctuating. You see 172, max loss is 328. And with futures, they have spam margining. So it's only going to, even though your max loss is 328, it's only going to margin you 270 initially to make this trade. Now, the thing is, the profit, this is related to the ticks, and you gotta do all of that, right? Basically, what I would do is, if I was gonna do this, is that me knowing that that's my max profit, when I get about half of that, I just close the trade. Now, but if you want to do it in something easier, which is what I did, let's go to the TLT. You can also trade the TLT with shares if you want. Now, you could have just got long the ZB, right? You can just buy the ZB and get long it. It's a big product. So, you need to have a large account to do that, to buy those futures or sell the put naked. But I'd rather come over here to the TLT, which mimics the ZB. Look, if you're looking at the chart, it looks similar, right? So I would rather come here and then, which is what I did, and sell that same put spread here. Now you see here, it hasn't made that higher high yet, but I just went basically just off of what the /ZB, and you can see the notes, which is the 10-year. This is the ZB is a 30-year and the ZN is the 10-year. You can see both of them are positive today. So, and gold is also positive. I haven't even looked at that chart yet though, but I just seen this, and this is something that I like. So I came here. I'll show you the trade that I have on. Instead of going in the front month, because we have more expirations in the TLT, it's a little bit easier to trade options in. I came out to December. I want to be in the 44-day cycle. Come here, and I sold the 95 strike and bought the 90. So I put on a put spread, and I put that put spread on because it's representative of my bullish assumption, because that's what it is. It's an assumption. I don't know anything more than anybody else. I just have like a certain setup that I trade, and this is it. So I sold the 95, bought the 90. That's a $5 wide. We can analyze this if you guys would like. Let's look at the analysis tab, and you can see that I need the market to go up. The green area is where I would make money, right? And the red is where I would lose. And you can see where the market is right here. And you can see right now showing basically I have a 67.9% probability of profit. That's because I'm risking more to make less. And you can see, I know that sounds crazy, but if you want to set yourself up for high probability trades to where you win the majority of the time, and then on your losers, you just have to manage those losses by you can do things like rolling out in time, maybe selling the other side. So there are a lot of different things you can do to manage the losers. So I'd rather do it that way. And this is what it looks like. So once again, I'm gonna go back to the table, and you can see right here. Now, one thing that you can see, the expected move is gonna take you right up to almost 103, right? If you look up here where I have my Fibonacci retracements on, where it came down into my sweet spot area, that's also plays into, I got a confluence of indication for me to get bullish. I could still be wrong, but you got your crossover here at the MACD, right? I got to pull back into my sweet spot right between the 618 and 382. And I would have liked to have been in this 2 days ago, to be honest with you, right around in here. But I think right here is still good, and right up here to the 1618 will put you right around 102, and I'll probably be out of this trade somewhere around there. I'll take whatever little. It probably by then it won't have reached the full 50% of the of what I collected, but I'll probably take 50, $60 out of it. Probably could do that by the end of the day or tomorrow. The market will move, and I may hold it. Now in my long term portfolio, I will probably, matter of fact, not probably, I will later on today just buy shares. It's a larger account, so I'll just buy some shares of TLT, and I may hold it. Um, TLT does pay a dividend. It pays a monthly dividend every month. Not very bad. I think it's like 24 cents. So you do get paid for holding it. But that's it. Now, I wouldn't just buy it just for the dividend. That's not a large dividend. So, but you are getting, paid just to hold it. I am bullish on it. The bonds have been getting killed. Like if you can look at, this is a year, this is a whole year chart. So if we look at it from all the way up here, like right around like what, 154 to where we're at now to like $97. And let's see, let's go out. Let's look at a weekly. Let's go out 3 years. And so if we go to a weekly chart and go out 3 years, man, it was all the way up around like 178. So it's had a nice little haircut. So this wouldn't be a bad time, to, in my opinion, to get bullish, right? The whole name of the game is to sell them high and buy them low. I don't know how much lower. Obviously, it can go lower, but if you look at it, and I looking at it on the weekly, I even like the weekly candlestick right here. How this candlestick right here has came back to over half of this candlestick right here, this long red one. And you can see weekly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even though this week ended up, but look how it still made a lower low that week. So you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days of lower, 12 weeks of lower lows in the TLT. And then we got this big green candle last week. Yeah, I like this. So this is, I don't know how much lower it can go, but I don't mind owning it right here if I had to. Right. So, hey guys, if you got something out of this video, so you got like a question that you want to hear, or you want me to explain about the trade, about put spreads, benefits, why I like to do them, or you got like a stock or something that you want to see me go over and mark up, drop it in the comments. And with that, guys, I'm going to be out. Peace.